Well. Would you look at that? The young stars in the NBA turned into superstars in front of our very eyes. Only a couple nights ago, Devin Booker dropping a 40-point triple-double, followed by Trae Young dropping a 48-point, 11 assists, 7 rebounds performance, and a win against the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. How about the playoffs? I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying the playoffs just as much as I am. So let's get into it. First of all, welcome back to another episode of BallDontLieUk, and with your host Humphrey. By the way, got a new mic. I hope you guys can hear me more clearer now. You know, more quality, high quality stuff. Shout out to a good friend of mine, Altan, hooking me up with a microphone. I appreciate that, bro. Anyway, as I was saying, the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Hawks. The Hawks going to Milwaukee and winning 116 to 113 in Game 1. And the Hawks has been the lesser seed in all the playoff rounds that they've played. They played the Knicks, they were the 5 seed against the 4. They played the Sixers, it was 1 against 5, and they playing the Bucks 3 against 5. And they've won Game 1 of every single series, all away from home. So they're no strangers to win. They're no strangers to winning away from home. And they play with so much confidence, and they get all their confidence from their little point guard, Trae Young. And I've been saying this, I've told you guys, this guy is a menace. I love him. I love the way he plays. And to be perfectly honest, for someone who's 6'2", 6'3", 180 pounds soaking wet, guys, he's small. And I thought, you know, in the playoffs, the big teams, the big boys would literally bully him, eat him alive in the playoffs. And it's been complete opposite. He's literally gone into the playoffs and he's taken the whole league by storm. 48 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds. That's insane. The Milwaukee Bucks cannot take this team for granted. And I give all the credit to the Hawks coach, Nate McMillan. The guy's a really good coach. He's a very, very tactical coach, and he's not overly emotional. He's very cool, calm, collected. And normally with young teams, such as the Hawks, they don't win close games. You know, they'll probably get a big lead, but like, due to their inexperience and, you know, everyone trying to, you know, take in ill-advised threes and ill-advised shots, they end up losing games. But this Hawks team, they execute perfectly. They execute in so many close games, and their record since Nate McMillan took over has been ridiculous. And personally, I think we shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be surprised with how the Hawks are performing. They've been exceptionally well coached, a well drilled team. They've been really good this whole season, but it's just, you don't really watch the Hawks like that. Do you know what I mean? They're not really on TV like that. So it's very difficult to actually see how good they really are. And like I said, once you're in the playoffs, you literally have to take the opportunity, and boy oh boy are they taking the opportunity. So all credit to them. The Milwaukee Bucks, on the other hand, they cannot take this team for granted. Do you know what I mean? Their coach, Mike Budenholzer, I feel like he's been in the hot seat for a good 2-3 years now, because the team, since he arrived at Milwaukee, the teams that he's had, he at least had to have taken them to the finals at least once, especially when LeBron left in 2019. Yes, 2019, and he just hasn't done that. So because this season, even against against the Nets, sorry, when they were down 0-2 in the first 2 games, everyone was saying he's probably going to get sacked, you know, even during the series. So he's been in the hot seat for a hot minute now, no pun intended. So I think he needs to make more adjustments, especially in game, because I feel like he kind of waits to lose the game and then makes the adjustments the following game. So his in-game adjustments and his overall coaching has to improve, or else, I mean, the only way I see him coming back to Milwaukee next season is if he has the Larry O'Brien trophy with him, because I don't think he would be coming back to Milwaukee NBA championship trophy, which personally I think he at least should take this team to the finals. Do you know what I mean? This team is too good not to, because Giannis did his job. He had 34 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. He was assist shy of a triple-double. But Chris Middleton, again, even though he's their closer, he blows too hot and cold. He's very inconsistent. You know, only having 12 points or something crazy like that. You know, 0 of 9 from 3. That's just not gonna cut it. You know what I mean? It's just not going to cut it. So he needs to improve, and he needs to be more consistent. But if one thing this Bucks team has given the Hawks, which the Hawks already had is confidence, is belief that they can beat this Milwaukee Bucks team. And if they beat this Bucks team, it's probably going to be one of the biggest upsets in NBA history. Because the Hawks, like, let's get it straight here. They're the underdog. The Hawks are the underdog. So the Bucks have to buck up the ideas. They have to buck up the ideas and beat the Hawks, or take care of home court and at least split it. Because if they go back to Atlanta 0-2, it's just unnecessary pressure that they just don't need, and Giannis is gonna have to do a little bit too much. But that game was crazy. That game was crazy. It's really fun. It's been really fun. Like I was saying as well, the Phoenix Suns and the who did they play? The Clippers. The Phoenix Suns and the Clippers. So the season series is 2-0 going back to the Clippers. Next game 3 is actually going on tonight at 2 a.m. in the UK, with stories that Chris Paul is actually coming back for game 3. Kawhi Leonard is still out, and personally I don't think he's going to come back for the playoffs. I don't know why they're trying to keep us in the dark. Just tell us he's out for the rest of the playoffs. Because if you have anything to do with your ACL, even with Embiid having that meniscus tear thing going on, I don't know how he played, but when I'm hearing ACL injury, I don't know why he'd come back and play. So I don't see the Clippers doing much, especially they did have their chances to split the series, especially in game 2. Up 1, Paul George missing 2 free throws. I've been bigging this guy up for probably about a week and a half now, talking about we finally got the Pacers Paul George back. Playoff P has arrived, and he goes and blows 2 clutch free throws. And like the first one, he hit the front of the rim. So second one, he's obviously gonna try and hit the back of he's obviously gonna try and add a little bit more to it. And he hit the back of the rim, bounced back, and they lost the game. So they need to tweak a few things here and there, but they have to get game 3. Because I think in a 7-game series, game 3, 5, and 7 are the most important games in the series. And the Clippers need to go back home and win both. They can't even split it. If they split it and we go back to Phoenix with the Phoenix up 3-1, that's the series done. As Phoenix, it will be through to the finals. But that series is so fun. It's really fun. Cameron Payne as well, 29 points, 9 assists, 0 turnovers in game 2. This guy he's really surprised me. He's shocked me a lot, and I'm enjoying. I love watching players play with confidence. I like seeing them play like they have nothing to lose. Do you know what I mean? And he plays with so much poise, and that's the effect Chris Paul has on this team. Like I said, is the intangibles Chris Paul has. Is not necessarily has to make 1,000 shots, 1,000 mid-range shots. Put up crazy points. Is the intangibles, the little things that he teaches these, especially young team, and they look like they're willing to listen as well to their coach and to the extension of the coach on the floor, which is Chris Paul. And they've been absolutely magnificent, and I love watching the Suns. And we'll see what happens in game 3. But like I said, the Clippers have to win or else series is done. They have to win both games or else series is done. But these are the 2 games that's happened, in the past couple of days. And the playoffs, like I said, has been extremely fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Let me know if I've forgotten anything. And like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so when I post a video it notifies you. And leave comments in the comments below, because I want to have that discussion, the interaction with you guys. Let me know what you're thinking in regards to basketball. And we can vibe out, whatnot. And I hope you guys enjoy the show. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, ball don't lie. See you guys in the next one. Peace.